The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has set Monday, June 28, 2021 as date for the recommencement of Continuous Voters Registration (CRV) exercise. INEC Chairman Prof. Mahmood Yakubu, who disclosed this at a news conference at the Commission's headquarters in Abuja, said the commencement of the exercise was suspended in 2020 due to the outbreak of coronavirus pandemic that halted global activities. He said the Commission needed time to put in place new systems that will facilitate safe registration of voters in the face of the pandemic, adding that new online registration portal has been introduced to enable smooth registration of voters, particularly those that just turned 18 years, in order for them to exercise their civil responsibility.
Between 2017 and 2018, when we did the last continuous registration of voters, 14.2 million Nigerians registered. This time around, we are projecting something much higher, anywhere between 16 and 20 million. So what can we do as a commission to make the process safer for voters and for our own officials? And that's why we are taking time to design, develop, and we are going to deploy the online registration portal so that people don't have to crowd around the polling units during the period for registration of voters. They can start the process online, and there's going to be a locator to the portal that we are developing that will guide them to the next available registration center. So they simply go for the capture of the officials and the biometrics. You don't have to go and spend a long time doing all the processes all at the same time. And we hope also that doing so will help us to deal with one of the nagging issues in voter registration, that is multiple registration.
The INEC boss also highlighted some measures the Commission is putting in place to ensure a seamless registration of voters for the Anambra State Governorship elections and the 2023 general elections.
Outbreak will be used in Anambra State. That is why we are fixing the date for the 20th of June so that we take full delivery, we test the machines, we train the staff, and we deploy to Anambra. But will the period of time that we have earmarked for Anambra be sufficient for the purpose of registration of voters before the election? Well, nationwide, registration will continue for over a period of 1 year. But in Anambra, we are going to take 2 months in the first instance. But in order to compensate for Anambra, we are going to deploy more machines and create more centers during the 2 month window, beyond what we are deploying in other states, to give the Nigerians in Anambra more opportunities to actually register. So in addition to concluding the process, we are equally interested in the safety and security of these young boys and girls. And so we'll continue to keep our eyes on the process. It's a source of concern for the Commission each time the specter of violence raises its ugly head before elections. But we'll continue to do our best. First, protect those young boys and girls that we deploy to the field. Then protect the integrity of materials. And above all, also ensure the protection of voters.
The CVR will be carried out continuously until the third quarter of 2021, but with more emphasis on Anambra State, as more centers will be established for its governorship elections that is already scheduled for November 6, 2021. Palang Booker, CNN News.